Okay? Could it be that I'm tired? That over the course of having an entire day of doing gameplay, that if I'm trying to play Street Fighter 6 ranked at night, that I'm just tired out. And therefore, I'm going to play much worse because I'm tired on the late stream and it's totally my fault. That could be viable. Totally viable. That could have been what happened. I don't feed babies. I only feed strong and working adults. You better grow up like me. Then I'll feed you. Or it could genuinely be that my new joystick, the Kanba, is having issues. So if you're like, well, what are you talking about? So here's the deal. I came to the stream last night early. Normally, I don't even start my late stream until 6:45. I started at 6:30. I started gameplay around 6:45. I wanted to do 3 hours of gameplay to push my Blanca from 2-star diamond, hopefully all the way to 4-star diamond, just like I had done with my Honda a couple days ago in a 3-hour session. Okay? I start playing, and the moment I start playing, my moves are dropping. Okay? Now, there's a difference between you were completely outplayed and therefore someone's better than you, and you're in the middle of playing and your moves aren't coming out and you lose matches because of that. In Street Fighter 6, and I've said this a lot, in Street Fighter 6, this game has a lot of situations where if one thing goes wrong, someone can then punish you for that one thing that went wrong for a ginormous amount of health. Particularly the top tier characters in this game can hit you for anywhere 60 to 70% damage combos at least once a match. That's incredibly frustrating. So let me get this straight. I made one mistake. One move didn't come out. One combo dropped. Oops, I didn't block once, and I lose 3/4 of my health bar, and now you're expecting me to try to come back from that, right? Incredibly unlikely. So that is the deal with Street Fighter 6. It really is one of the more difficult Street Fighter games to play because of that. Okay? Now, I start to play, and it's like, now wait a minute. I'm doing a combo. It's the basic combo I've done with Blanca probably at this point over 2,000-3,000 times, because I've played almost 5,000 matches. And if I'm playing with Blanca the most, which it is, I play with Blanca more than any other character, I've probably done this thousands of times, this combo. All the combo is roundhouse, standing fierce punch, down and 3 punches together, which makes Blanca go into a crouch, and then fierce punch again, which launches them back up. In reality, it's not that hard. You just need to have the muscle memory to do it. Well, I already got my Blanca to master on Xbox. Oh, I don't know. This is a guaranteed combo if you have the muscle memory. And again, I've done it so many times and not had issues. Okay? So why is that happening? But it wasn't just that combo. There were definitely other things. There were times when I would do Blanca Ball and he goes, punch. Huh? There was one time, it was the end of a match, okay? I was right here and Ken was right here. And Ken threw a overdrive Hadouken, fireball. And I'm just standing there and I block and it hits me and I die. It wasn't chip damage, it legit hit me. Even though all I did was go block. So, I don't know. You know, if you look at the situation, there's a lot of factors involved, right? The timing of the day when I played it, the fact that because it was later in the day, it could have been connections, or it could have been I was exhausted, right? It could be that I didn't play Blanca in a little bit. Am I rusty with him? It could legitimately be the joystick, all right? But I'll be honest, out of all those factors, I still don't think it's the joystick. There's a couple reasons why. Number one, because it's new. And even though when you get a new piece of equipment, you got to break it in, I've now been playing this for, 2-3 weeks? I don't think it's the joystick, all right? In fact, when I went to training mode during that night stream, which was offline and had no online component to it, you're just sitting in training mode, I got the combo every time but once. One time I did drop it, but outside of that, I practiced it like 20 times, and I got it 19 times. So how is it I can get 19 out of 20 offline, but as soon as I go online, I only get 1 out of 20? Do you see? So it makes me feel like there's definitely something going on there, right? And I don't know. It's confusing. It's annoying. And it pisses me off. And what happened is, as you know, I've been trying to be less salty. When I played with Honda the other day, I said, listen, here's what I'm going to do. If someone beats me, I'm not going to get upset. I might say, okay, it's the top tier or whatever, but I'm not going to be losing my mind over it. I literally can't do anything. Why do you think I lost? Because it didn't give me my fucking moves again. Again. I want to stay more calm. I stayed more calm, and I had a really good Honda session. One of my best ever. Great leveling and everything. Last night, it was absolutely impossible for me to stay calm. Because when you're playing matches, and you have the match won, and every single time you have the match won, your combo drops, and then you lose that match because of it, how are you supposed to maintain your cool? It's like, why am I even playing? This is the equivalent of you're going to a baseball game, and everyone else around you is able to play at their high level, but you're playing with a wiffle bat, and you're expected to hit the ball and get a home run with a wiffle bat, and you keep swinging, and the bat keeps breaking, and the ball's falling. How am I supposed to do this? You're out of your mind? And that's what kept happening to me last night. Every opportunity I had, man, it's like I planned this out special. I did. I said, I'm going to come to the stream early. I'm going to try to play extra so I can make extra progress. I want to try to get my Blanca and my Honda to master as soon as possible, because when we do, then not only can we have master level matches, but then we can switch to other characters and work on for variety. People have said, man, you've been working on Honda and Blanca for 2-3 weeks. You're right, but I'm not playing the game as much, and that's what's taking so long. You see? So I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to get through this, and last night really angered me after having special plans, gonna do it the first night stream. And this also doesn't bode well for the future, because what if this is now a pattern? What if every time now that I go to play Street Fighter 6, because I'm playing it at night, for some reason, everything goes wrong, right? I'm winning matches, then combo drops, wrong move, combo drops. I honestly don't know. I don't know how I'm going to continue to survive in this game if that's the case, right? So the thing is, again, I don't know what it is. Was it me? Was it the joystick? Was it the game itself? Was it a combination of factors? And the sad fact is, I just don't have my answers. And that's what's the most frustrating. It would be one thing if, like, okay, something went wrong. Let's analyze the situation. Let's figure out the root cause so we can solve that. You know, I'm an analytical guy. I used to, at my old helicopter job, I was in continuous improvement. You would analyze the situation like this. All right, here's all the things that went wrong. Let's set them aside. Let's calculate them. Let's figure out the root cause of each one, and then let's implement a solution. I have no idea what the root cause is, and I don't even know how to figure that out. Alex, I'm sorry I don't believe you. I'm sorry I totally don't believe you. Like I said, when we went to training mode, I wasn't having issues. So it seems to be something to do with playing online. But is it? I don't know. And the funny part is, it wasn't like, oh, every connection looked like it was bad. No, some of these connections looked great. 17 milliseconds, but I can't do a basic combo. Huh? How does that make sense? If there's zero delay, then how on earth can I not do a combo? I get the feeling, I hate to say it, like most of these games with their rollback netcode, that it's not accurate. You may not realize this, and I've explained this before, and a lot of people dispute it because they have no idea what the hell they're talking about, and they listen too much to the FGC heads who talk out of their asses about how everything is good, so that you believe them and you'll watch their content. But rollback netcode is not the solution and end-all be-all of online netcode for fighting games. The better a connection supposedly is with rollback, the more inputs are dropped. I'm going to repeat that. The more or the better the connection, the lower the millisecond ping, latency, in a rollback netcode online match in a fighting game, the more inputs get dropped. Because that netcode needs to have that match show as smooth. So if it means fuck you, drop your input to make the match look smooth, it will do it. I knew this from the day rollback netcode was implemented. When the Cannon brothers launched it and wanted everyone on Shoryuken.com to start playing emulated fighting games online for free in the mid-2000s, and they said, here's our GGPO netcode. It's unique and revolutionary. It's rollback. And everyone started playing. And it kept saying low connections. But then when you played, half your fucking moves dropped. And I called them out on it, and they admitted it. And they said to me, yes, what you're saying is true, but don't say it publicly because we're trying to sell GGPO to companies to use in video games, and if you say that, they're not going to buy it. That was outright fucking said to me directly by the Cannon brothers. And this was the mid-2000s. Guys, we're almost 20 years later, and people still think rollback netcode is the solution to fighting games because they don't understand how it works. Okay? The difference between rollback and delay-based is that rollback essentially wants the game to always look smooth no matter what, but that means you have no clue if the connection is actually good. With delay-based, you know if it's bad because it fucking lags to shit. But with rollback, you'll never know. Oh, 17 milliseconds. But every time I'm doing a move, half my inputs drop. Look at this. An online keep-away game, because the fucking connections are so bad you can't block, to make it look so good. That's fucked up. But people just accept that that's the best one. Every game should have rollback. No. How about you make a new netcode that's better than rollback? We've had rollback for 20 years, yet games still lag. Obviously, there's a problem. So, yeah, that pisses me off. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe last night, I was having matches where the connections weren't so bad. I would say a lot of matches were like 17, 20, 30 milliseconds, yet my combo drops every time. Why? Because the game's dropping my inputs. The things that I need to do have precise timed inputs, while the top tiers I'm playing are just dial combos. You know, you can do them like you're brain dead. You don't actually need any timing at all to do it. As opposed to Blanca, you have to have timing. It's not brain dead timing. You need to have everything timed right. You need to have everything spaced right. It's different. That's why he's not top tier. That's why you can't play him like a brain dead idiot. You actually have to be reacting to things going on in the game. But the top tiers are pretty brain dead in this game. To be quite frank, they really built them that way. So, yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe not. Again, I would say it could definitely be me. Because I'm getting older, and after having, doing a podcast, doing a 3+ hour gameplay stream, then dinner with my wife, cleaning up with the house and everything, and then trying to get up here and play fighting games, I'm probably exhausted. I probably am. And then once the first few matches go wrong, that could just lead to a big domino effect of me just being bad all night and never really recovering. But the thing that gets me is that in part 3 of last night, of all the 3 hours, the beginning of part 3, I had enough. I said, we're going to training mode. And I went to training mode and I wasn't having issues. So, what was it? I don't know. Okay? So, I wish I had solutions for you. I've tried to analyze this from every angle, and I don't think there's a way to figure it out. All we can do is see if it continues, all right? So the next time I'm playing ranked in Street Fighter 6 is this Friday night for Friday Night Fights on the late stream. So let's see what happens. Basically, I'm upset.